Hello everyone, this is Amelia.
This is Amanda.
Welcome to our introduction to our ICDS final project. In this video, it will include the GUI and the online gaming, which is tic-tac-toe. Our project is created on the basis of a chat system, and apart from the basic chatting part, which can connect people together, we also select the function of online gaming because we think that chatting in a more relaxed and entertaining environment can be of great help.
The chat system has four main functions. The first one is register and log in. Each user needs to register and log in with their account and the corresponding password. The second one is time killer. If you are in the chat system and find there's no one else, you can read poems. The third one is chatting with peers. Once you are in a chat group with someone else, you can chat with each other. The last function is online gaming. You can play tic-tac-toe with a peer who has connected with you.
In order to enter the chat system, we need to log in first. Suppose there is a user whose name is Lucas and he is totally new to the chat system. So here he has typed his name and some random password, and then he can click on login, and the chat system will remind him that no such user. In this way, we will need to register first. So here, we just click on register and we will successfully get into the chat system. And this is the basic interface of our chat system. There are a few commands you can choose from so that you can make the chat system do whatever you want. Clicking on the send button, then the things in the input box will then be sent to the message box. And if you are connected to your peer, and you can click on the online game button. In this way, you can play tic-tac-toe with your companion. And for the leave button, if you click on it, it will do the same thing as the Q command, and the window of the chat system will be closed. Since I'm Amelia instead of Lucas, let's just leave the chat system and log in with my own account again. So here I type my name and the password 123456 and click on login, and this time we just log into the chat system successfully. Let's have a try of these commands. First I type time and get the current time. Then I'm wondering who is also in the chat system, so I type who. However, I find that there's no one except me. So I look around the commands again, and I find that the P command might be a good time killer. So I type P1 in the input box to get a sonnet.
I logged into the chat system and typed who. I found that Amelia was also online. So I used see Amelia command to connect with her. And this is what the interface for us looks like. After clicking on the online gaming button, two windows with a tic-tac-toe simple chessboard would appear for both of us. The game is designed to show X for player 1 and O for player 2. Players take turns clicking on the red blanks and the one who gets 3 same signals in the same line would be the winner. If no one achieves this goal before filling up all the blanks, it is a draw. After the game is finished, both of the players would receive the outcome. Clicking on the OK button of the outcome window, the tic-tac-toe window would be automatically closed.
First, you might have already noticed that, for some security considerations, the passwords are replaced by the stars. Additionally, once the account has get registered, it will be stored. The server would open the file of secret.pk to get a user list. If you clicked into the folder of users, you will find every user who has registered.
To minimize the misunderstanding between users, 2 users of the same name are not allowed. So the chat system will tell you the user already exists. Additionally, please remember your password because you should log in with the right password and would have no chance to register with the same username. There are also some restrictions on the username. Names more than 7 characters or having space in the name are not allowed in this chat system.
The most significant changes we made for the layout are the 3 buttons. Similar to other layout settings, these codes are in the file of GUI. Referring to our daily using habits, we set these buttons on the right of the input box. Take the leave button as an example. It is designed to have some distance from the other 2 buttons to prevent accidental touch. The leave button is designed to quit the chat system and close a window at the same time, so the command in the button setting is to call another function, and the function is defined in the following part. To connect our game tic-tac-toe with the GUI and the chatting system, we put the program of our game in the server file because the logic of our design here is something like this. First, the way we connect our online gaming with our main chatting interface is to use the button to send a message to call the function of online gaming. We wrote the main layout and the game layout in the GUI file, and the button send is also in this file. So the command, which is a function called startGame, delivers a message, and through a client state machine, the user's action in the dictionary will be changed to game, which will call the function in the server. To check the numbers of the group members, because only 2 group members can play tic-tac-toe. Similarly, the change of the content of the key action in client state machine will stimulate the server to assign X and O and start the gaming process. The reason for our organization here is that in this way, the online gaming could be started in a more visualized and convenient way just by clicking on the button Online Gaming. Moreover, functions of the same operating system are programmed in the same file, which helps us to find a specific function to make changes quickly and clearly, such as the handle messages in the server. The first thing I think we could improve is to bind some commands with the keyboard. For example, in this chatting system, we could only click on send instead of tapping on enter to input the time command as is showed in the video. And it is not limited to the enter. Instead, Different numbers could represent different positions in tic-tac-toe. In this way, the user could use the chat system without moving their hands from the keyboard to the mouse.
The second thing we could do to make some improvement is online gaming. In our current gaming system, there are only 9 blanks, and the operations are recorded and marked with these blanks. In other words, for each operation, we list the condition of each blank, and the way we decide the outcome is to list all the outcomes where 3 the same signs are in a straight line. It could work with the tic-tac-toe with only 9 blanks. However, enumerating would not work for games like Go, which are far more complex.
Thank you for your listening, and this is all for our final presentation.